Hello, everybody, and welcome back, or welcome to
Hello,
The Lads. We are The Lads, Theo and
we are
Jack,
the lads.
and this is Arcadia Fallen. I still don't know how to intro YouTube videos. Arcadia Fallen, we're
Yeah.
playing the video game. Let's get right into it. Last time we got stabbed.
Oh, yeah. No, we did. As many great video games start,
Obviously.
we got stabbed.
Thank you. You really saved me there. I'm sorry this had to happen. Let me see. Ouch. Yeah, he got you real good, didn't he? Pierced the heart. Humans need hearts, I'm certain of that. And such a brave heart, too. Don't be scared.
Braveheart.
Don't be scared, I'll fix it, I promise. It won't be easy though. It really is in quite the state. I think I can mend it, but I need something more, something to stick together. Your soul, I mean. No use mending the body when you're all, well, dead. Sorry, that was rather insensitive, wasn't it? But nothing wrong with being dead. I mean, it happens to all of us. But oh, right, not a moment. Just a moment. I'll fix you up.
My heart. My head.
Yeah, sorry about that. You knocked your head pretty bad when you fell. We should get you a potion for that. You bluely force your eyes open. You are still in the alleyway, but the street has gone quiet and the afternoon light has faded. You must have been unconscious for a while. Your hand flies up to your chest, expecting to find the knife still sticking out, but there is no wound.
No wound.
No wound. It doesn't hurt, right? Honestly, I don't know how much about human skin, so I can just stitch it together the best I could. So we can be
You saved me. It's
adventurous,
amazing.
confused, or scared.
You
Adventurous,
saved me. It's amazing. We are adventurous.
indeed.
How did you do that? It's amazing.
We're adventurous. We like it up the butt.
Oh. I mean,
It was nothing. It was my fault you got into this mess after all. Sorry about that, by the way. That guy really was something, though. To think a spirit would go as far as to possess a human like that. I'm very nervous. I don't talk to many humans, I'm sorry. I know the whole humans against magic thing doesn't make for the best of relationships, but there's no need to be rude. Oh, I'm sorry, you're probably confused, right? Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
who are you?
That is a very good question. Ah, right, I'm so sorry. I should have introduced myself, shouldn't I? I'm... Mime? I'm gonna say Mime.
Bad name. Bad name.
Mimi? Mime? Mime, we'll go with Mime.
I'm Mime.
Mimi? She's Mr. Mime in disguise.
Oh no.
I'm, well, a spirit, I believe you would say.
I said Sprite, so no, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. Isn't Mr. Mime a fairy type?
Yeah, yeah.
It is Mr. Mime. Oh no!
I think. It might be psychic.
Oh, I think the glowing one's ice dark.
Something like that, yeah.
A friendly one though, don't worry. Some kind of monster, why was he harassing you? One last question, why are you here? Or just leave.
Why was that guy harassing you? I met that guy earlier today. He wasn't nice back then either, but the way he treated you was horrible.
Well, you know, humans don't usually care much for spirits. We're supposedly illegal, after all. Chaotic magic, dangerous, yada yada. This guy was particularly aggressive about it, though. His heart has a lot of hate inside it, which is probably the reason why that mean spirit decided to take it. What was the content called? Like, I was gonna say Eorzea, but that's Final Fantasy. Erodius? Was it? I think it was Erodius.
I don't think they gave it a name yet.
No, not the continent, sorry, but the capital was like Erodius.
Something like that, I don't know.
We make Erodius great again. No more
Mr.
spirits.
Mime is a psychic fairy type.
Okay.
And his other type is an ice psychic type.
Oh, okay. His heart. Oh, I started to. Yep. It looks like some kind of monster.
The guy looked like some kind of monster. His appearance changed all of a sudden. The horns, the red eyes. He looked like some kind of monster.
And my guess is that some mean spirit latched into his anger and possessed him. I'm gonna turn down my volume in OBS.
Oh. Why? Are
'Cause
you getting the red?
A little bit, and also it's picking up my chair creaking. Let's hope that's fine.
Jackie.
Voice break. Maybe up a bit. There we go, that should be good. Okay, let's see if that's good. I can talk a bit louder now. The spirit must have been quite powerful too, to break a physical to spark a physical transformation like that. I wonder what it was doing here. Anyway, the best course of action would be to stay far away from that guy. Best, I guess, but I guess you already figured that out the hard way.
Well, last question. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
What is your purpose? So, thank you for saving me, but why are you still here? Aren't you afraid more people like that guy will show up?
Well, you see, I might be kinda sorta bound here to you.
What?
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. But you're all dead and broken and all the pieces didn't want to stick together. I panicked and I somehow linked myself to your soul in order to bind it to your body. Angry.
Forgiving. She saved my life.
Forgiving?
So
Okay.
you saved my life.
Our
The
life.
method might not have been ideal, but I really can't blame you for helping me.
Our life, Jack. Communism.
No.
I know, I should have done better, but I should have... Huh? You... forgive me? Thank you, thank you. Don't worry, we'll find a way to fix this, I'm sure of it. So how do we fix it? Has to be a way to avert this, or adventure? Are we adventurous?
Adventure.
Adventure.
You're adventurous indeed. I've always dreamed about a grand adventure of my own. Maybe this is it.
I guess that's a nice way to look at it. I don't know how to fix this, but I do know someone who might. I'll take you there. Though, she's gonna be so mad at me. You and mine both paused and listened. While you were talking, the quiet night has begun erupting into a deadly swell of voices. I fucked so many of those words up. A sinister feeling makes the hairs on your neck stand on end, and Mime scurries closer to you. The small sprite... I said sprite as well! You fucked me over, Jack!
Yep.
The small spirit, having grown quite pale. Something doesn't feel right. I think we should leave now. She tugs you by the sleeve, and you follow her to the end of the alley, only to stop short at a sudden smell slithering down the streets. There's a lot of S's. Smoke.
It's chicken.
No, it's smoke. Your eyes grow wide as you spot the flickering lights in the distance. A feel of dread settling on your stomach.
I told you. The shop. It's just Star Wars again.
Hey, wait!
Stormtroopers have burnt down the shop with the old woman inside.
I don't get that reference. By the time you get there, a large group of people... Ooh, I hope that doesn't show up on OBS. Oh no.
It
Fuck
does.
off.
It does show up.
I would rather prefer you didn't. Hello? Can you leave? Can you...
left for a second. Oh, it's gone. Wait, gone. It's gone.
Ah, I love that. I'm gonna have to edit this out. Oh no.
You know, Star Wars. Luke Skywalker returns to his family home to see it burnt down, and then the bones of his foster parents.
Love that. Child eater!
What?
The line.
Get out of our town!
Burn the witch! The yelling feels unbearably loud, because it's peaking the audio in OBS. A young man picks up a rock and throws it through a window. The sound of shattering glass is drowned out by the cheers rising from the crowd. Sad, angry, or
destroying my home. I can't believe these people. What do they think they're doing?
It's actually not their fault. And not entirely, I mean. They've been caught up in a frenzy. Their fears are being amplified by a very strong spirit magic. It's drawing them all towards something inside the shop.
How can you tell? How do you know that?
It's a spirit thing. I can sort of sense the essence of other spirits. Usually it doesn't really matter because there aren't a lot of us around, but something's here, and it has its sights set on something inside that store.
Their fears. These people don't look very frightened to me.
It's true though. We all fear something, but usually you can kind of tell whether you should act on it or if the fear is rational. These people have had their fear stoked, and it's so great that it has turned to rage. They have lost sight of themselves completely.
Why are we not affected? Look, I'm not feeling my bravest at the moment either, so why am I not tearing stuff up?
This type of spirit magic doesn't really affect me. Since you're bound to me now, I guess you're protected as well? Pog.
We've got to do something. We can't just keep standing here. There's gotta be something we can do.
We really shouldn't get any closer. If they catch us here, there's no telling what they'll do.
Elizabeth might still be in there. Look, Mimi, I know it's scary, but I need to find my teacher, Elizabeth.
It's mine, actually.
She might still be in the shop, and I just can't leave her.
You really are very brave, aren't you? I kind of wish... Never mind. Okay, I'll take you. Let's just keep our heads down, okay? With Mime's guidance, you go around the back of the building. There's no way to enter, but there is a closed window, and a nicely sized rock.
So, a way to enter.
You break the window and carefully climb through the broken glass. The shop is dark and smells faintly of burnt rosemary.
Ooh.
Okay, very sneaky. The sneaky duo, that's us. A door bursts open. Get out of my home, you fun times. You fun times.
I was so worried.
Look at that
Elizabeth.
face.
Thank Allah for us. You are safe. I was so worried.
It's fine, fun times, don't you worry. It'll take a lot more than that to take down this old witch. But what about you? You were gone for so long, I was just about to leave and go looking for you when those hooligans started gathering out front. Hooligans! What happened? And who is that?
I was stabbed, and she fixed me.
Hi. Well...
Well, it's a long story.
Yeah, fair.
Mine, this is my teacher, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, this is Mimi.
Wait, but you just said my name.
We've sort of gotten ourselves into a bit of a magical hiccup. And, Mime here was just about to take me to someone who could fix this. Weren't you, Mimi?
But why do you keep... well, yeah, yes, of course. I know exactly how to fix this. By the seven, have you bound yourself to this spirit? I don't know, I thought she said again. Like, has this happened before? She hasn't. Maybe this was me reading it wrong. What were you thinking, child? Do you have any idea what you've done? This is a real Dumbledore said calmly moment.
Yeah.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, Harry? Dumbledore said calmly. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Fucking banger.
I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Okay, that's fair.
I didn't mean for this to happen, but I would do it again to protect Mime.
What did you say? Mine. Elizabeth sighs. What did you call me? That wasn't any of the things you said. Fun times, your bold heart is going to get you into trouble one day. Trouble that I will not be able to save you from.
Speaking of trouble.
You mean like joking? Or adventurous?
Speaking of trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, since we're on that topic, we seem to have a problem with angry villagers that we might want to address soon.
There's a crash as another window shatters. I just don't understand what is happening. These people are all acting completely mad, like something is driving them insane. That's exactly what's happening. I'm not sure what, but I can sense something here in the shop. Some kind of powerful magic is drawing them here. Powerful magic? That's impossible. This is an alchemy shop. The only vaguely magical item in here is the alchemy table. Something flashes in Elizabeth's eyes, and you all turn to see the table standing in the corner. It can't be. It's hard to whisper with the OBS still picking up. The light suddenly dims, and you whip around to stare at the shop window. The crowd outside is growing louder, their vile chants and jeers melting together into a booming echo of hate. A dark shadow is spreading from the frame of the window, blocking out the light from the torches outside. The star indicates a choice where you could call upon others for assistance.
Oh.
So effectively, I think the way this works is if we go with Mime, it'll like up our relationship with her,
Oh.
maybe. Because this is a dating sim, I should mention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mime. What is that?
I don't want to be sarcastic.
No.
Okay.
Mime.
Tragic.
Mime, what is that thing?
I'm not sure. It looks like a spirit of some sort, but it's a demon. This thing, it reeks of dark magic. It's trying to breach the barrier I put up around the shop. The darkness now completely covers the glass, which cracks and twists under the strain. It then cracks. Great.
Good.
Is that what you're gonna go with?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. We're adventurous and funny.
Right. This is fine.
The window begins to bend inward like a giant bubble about to burst, and then it cracks.
Ick.
Heat washes over you, and every single piece of glass in the shop shatters. What remains of the window blows outward with a single loud crash.
Ugh.
You pick yourself up from the floor. Someone is screaming in the distance, and there is a strong smell of burning wood. The shop, it's been completely destroyed. From the rubble, a tall, dark shape rises up to tower over you. Pathetic.
No, the demon looks cute.
A little bit. The humans demand fire, but flee when their wish is granted. Glowing eyes zero in on you. A tall, lanky shape standing in the middle of the
Hey.
destroyed shop.
That's me.
What? A tall, lanky shape?
Yes.
What is this? A little shop assistant? I wonder, will you flee as well? What lies within your heart? Fear? Anger?
Sarcasm.
Much of sarcasm. And some adventurousness as well. The glow of those soulless eyes intensifies, and you feel cold all over as its gaze pierces through you. That was supposed to be dramatic and not me fumbling the line, I swear. How disappointing. People like you are the worst. Keeping your head bowed every day, taking the scorn of the common people like you somehow deserve it. I can see it all. See how the people of this town, these pathetic, weak mortals, are mocking you while you do nothing. Why should their imbecilic fear weigh down on you? You are their superior. Your talents should leave them begging at your feet. So why? Faith, dignity, tenacity. I believe in the good of humanity. I won't stoop to that level. Or I don't need your help to get what I want.
I don't need your help to get what I want.
Oh, really?
Also, sir, this is a Wendy's.
So this is a Wendy's. Okay, we're going with tenacity then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because, I mean,
That's fair.
I want change, so I can make it myself.
That's fair.
I don't need to make a deal with a demon to get what I want.
I like this design though. Like, he's kind of silly, but I really like this design. The kind of like stark black and white. The creature begins to glow a soft green color. It lets out a frustrated scream and charges at you. Fun times, look out! This is you.
Sorry, my headphones
Oh,
cut
that's fine.
out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you now.
New character. She's a buff sword lady.
Go back to hell where you came from, demon.
Nice. The demon stumbles, struck from behind. It keels over, clinging to its side where its shape is cracking like broken shards of glass. You see broad shoulders. A woman steps out in front of you, shielding you from the demon. A sword gleams in her hand as she boldly faces off against this monster.
Are you alright?
I'm simping, personally.
I mean,
Like, on one hand, for the character, joking, but for me, I'm a simp.
give it romance straight away. Like, we need to ease into it a bit.
Okay, actually, to be fair, I'm a simp in concept because she's a buff, strong sword lady, and if this game is a good dating sim, she will be developed and be likable by the end of her route. But from the rest of the game I played, she's not my favorite. She's
Oh,
kind
cool.
of a narc.
I totally had that.
But I'm sure if we do her out, she'll be good. But
I totally had that. Yes, thank you. I mean, I totally had that already, but it was nice of you to lend a hand.
Victoria, I'm so glad to see you.
That is a nice name, though.
Victoria? It's nice, yeah.
Quiet mind.
All hail the Queen. It's Queen Elizabeth now, is it? I fucking don't know.
Yes,
I don't know the all.
the second. Elizabeth II.
How do we know she's not just Queen Victoria with, like, a disguise? She's old enough.
You and I are going to have a talk as soon as this is over.
The demon screeches and rights itself, the bleeding gash on its side glowing like hot metal.
You see, the demon called us immortal, but he's also immortal. Like, he's not immortal, he's immortal.
Mortal in
Just like
most
us.
fantasy terms is not not the opposite of immortal, but is instead human.
But he's still immortal.
Technically, he is mortal, not amortal. Amortal is a human. He is mortal, the concept, not mortal, the classification. That's like how most fantasy works. At least most fantasy I watch. What did you say?
Nothing.
You watch more trash than I do, Jack. Also, this music's kind of jamming.
I can't hear it.
Okay, that's tragic. It's really good. The demon
Yeah,
screeches and rights itself. I should be able to do it. Maybe it's just a Discord thing, being weird.
I don't know.
The bleeding gash in its side glowing hot like metal. You fool! You'll pay for this! It rushes forward, but Victoria is far too quick. She swiftly strikes it down, spraying shards of glass, darkness from the flesh wound. Ah! Well, that hurt my throat. And probably hurt.
Discord.
Did it? Oh no, sorry. The glow is steadily growing stronger. You begin to feel drawn toward that light as if it was calling to you. Fun times? I'm feeling kinda weird. Look, the table.
Table.
The alchemy table is glowing the same shade as the demon. It pulses and breathes like a living thing, lifting itself off of the floor, shifting and shaping into a new form. It suddenly flies right at you. You reach out to catch it. This big fucking table.
It's a weapon. Oh. Oh?
Mash the pan to banish the demon. Shit. What do we just get? Pog.
Cool.
Oh, we have to do the sides as well? Oh no, hang on.
This is a children's game that I used to do at McDonald's.
Wait, hang on. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, yeah, what do you do? There we go. Oh.
And then... No, wait, hang on. I need to get... Shit. This is not going well.
I'm used to say I'm bad at puzzles.
You are. Pog, there we go.
There we go.
Light bursts from your hand. Imagine it, like, we're in this epic fight with the demon, and he's like, hang on, let me just... Shit, I can't...
Let me just do this. Let me just fail at this children's toy.
Shut up. It shoots outward in a beam, striking the nightmarish creature square in the chest. What's your win-loss rank in Master Duel again, Jack? I thought so. Ah! Oh, I really hope the microphone didn't hate that too much. The demon rises and shakes, the light bursting it open from within, and it crumbles, turning to ash with a quiet sigh. There is only stillness. In your hand is what remains of the alchemy table, a pendant of sort. The familiar cogs and wheels still make up the main body, but 5 small runes are now carved into the upper ring, one of them glowing faintly with a strange sort of magic.
Oh, so I have to go to each of the 5 different capital cities or something like that?
I would assume so, yes. You're feeling woozy, with your legs are about to give out from under you.
Oh, thank the gods it's over.
Okay.
It's over. Thank Alatharos.
Pop quiz, do you remember who Alethros is?
One of the 7 rangers.
The 7 paragons, yes. I forgot what they were called then. Cold steel presses against your throat. The woman, Victoria, is glowing at you. She's a fucking narc.
What did you do? Mimi.
Right, I'm the enemy here. Sorry, I didn't clock that immediately. I think sarcastic.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Right, so could we please not do the whole threatening to kill me thing? I've already been stabbed once today. I was really not a fan of it the first time.
The blade presses more firmly against your throat. Oh no. Victoria does not seem amused.
I do. Mime, would you be so kind as to tell me what's going on here?
Victoria's sword. Nope. Victoria's words drip with tension. Mime looks very, very small when she steps out from behind you. Well, you see, I'm not entirely sure myself. It felt like I had a connection with that thing for a moment. The spirit locket. Elizabeth
Thanks,
is.
thanks, exhibition grandma.
I mean, when you're old, you know you know a lot of things, right? Elizabeth is staring at the glowing amulet in your hands with a barely masked sadness that puts you on edge. It must have reacted to the presence of the demon. It appears that it absorbed the power of that fiendish creature, sealing it away for good. That's pretty pog.
That's so cool.
So you're saying... Oh, sorry.
So you're saying that we totally just saved the day?
Victoria glares at you darkly.
You don't pretend to be some kind of hero.
I mean, we kind of are, though.
Use of illegal magic and binding yourself to a spirit. You are coming with me to Erodus to stand trial for what you've done.
That was the city. I remember now.
Cool.
On whose orders? Elizabeth moved to stand between you and Victoria protectively. Best mom. Best witch mom.
First Commander Alethea.
Victoria twists her collar to reveal the insignia of the third paragon, and you feel dread run down your spine like ice. Of all the people to be discovered by, it just had to be a knight.
The Red Ranger.
God, stop it, Jack. You got me scared, shocked, or angry.
But I stopped the demon. I can't be serious. I just saved us from that thing and now you're going to arrest me? Spare me your outrage. Whatever your motivation, it doesn't change the fact that you have broken the law.
God, you're such a fucking narc.
Can't just let you walk free or you pose such an obvious risk.
But Victoria, didn't you see? This might be a good thing.
What?
We sealed the spirit away, didn't we? In fact, it's really lucky that we were here. I bet the shop would have been burned down completely if you and Funtimes hadn't been here to save it.
Be that as it may, it doesn't excuse the illegal use of chaotic magic. So?
Victoria is interrupted by a strange buzzing sound coming from her jacket. She and Mime visibly pale.
Of all the times.
Just don't take it! Pretend we're not here! Victoria glares and pulls out a small glowing orb that is pulsating insistently with light. She closes her eyes and breathes in deep as if saying a quiet prayer. There's a flash of light and an image appears.
I am your master.
Victoria, what's going on? No, I can't do that. I can't get that. Victoria, what is going on? You didn't call in for your last report. The image of a woman in uniform appears in a glowing light, and you blink in surprise. You've heard about the crystal communicators the government uses to transmit conversations, but you've never seen one in person before. Victoria straightens up in her presence, all emotions hidden by a professional tone.
Apologies, Commander. I'm afraid that the situation has become more complicated.
Alethos' mercy. Don't tell me you lost the spirit. How do I... Unlimited power. No, I can't get that up.
No. Mime is still with me, but the incident appears to have spread. A demon appeared in town tonight. I suspect there are more out there.
The number of casualties?
None for now, however.
I mean, technically Funtimes was dead for a while earlier, but, you know.
We managed to dispose of the threat for now, but I fear this could still escalate.
I know what you want to ask, Victoria, but we cannot dispatch any more knights to the area. For now, you will return to Erodus with the spirit. We will regroup from here and determine the proper course of action.
I understand.
just gonna leave. What about so angry, concerned, or sarcastic?
What about the townspeople?
I feel like sarcastic might be really funny to pull against one of the
It
the
would,
paragons.
But
I
what about
mean,
the townspeople? I'm concerned for the townspeople, okay? I have empathy.
but look, this is fine, nerd.
We can be sarcastic later.
But not to like a paragon.
Probably. To a
True.
paragon. You're leaving? But what about the townsfolk? What are we going to do if more demons show up?
It's funny because in my first run, I think I picked what you picked. Like I picked the really nice options every time. But now that I'm with you, I'm like, let's be a dick. It's weird. The dichotomy. Victoria, who is this?
Hey, I'm the dead guy who saved your ass. Another complication.
That's what my parents said. Actually, sometimes he might just be the solution to your problem.
Mine?
No, it's all right, Victoria. Let us hear what the spirit wishes to share. Thank you, ma'am. You see, Funtimes and I got into a little accident earlier. I won't bother you with the details, but the good news is that the two of us, together, are really good at stealing away those big old meanie spirits you were so worried about. Is that so? The woman turns to you. Fun times, was it? What is your involvement in all of this?
Murder victim.
I mean, that's what you said, Jack.
Yeah, getting stabbed, yeah. Getting stabbed was a real call to action for me, so...
I really like the writing in this game. It's really funny so far. The woman looks rather disturbed, but shakes her head with a sigh. An unlucky bystander, then. And this magic used to get rid of the demons. Unlawful, I presume?
Very.
But no one got hurt. We just sealed away the one who was wreaking havoc in the shop here. I'm confident that if we just stay in town and investigate, then we'll find a solution to the problem we are having in no time. A lovely proposition. But tell me this, Spirit. If I allow you to roam free, how can I trust that you won't just run away? Again. Because I'm so nice? I cannot trust you. There is more at stake here than the mere townsfolk. It is a risk I will not take. She's becoming more British the more I speak. I'll vouch for the child, Commander. Elizabeth steps forward, having been strangely silent until now. Alethea looks startled.
They're
Elizabeth?
sisters.
They are gay lovers, Jack.
You know what? If Sailor Moon does it, then it's fine.
No, Jack, not again. No, we can't go back to that. Oh my god, they were cousins. It has been so long. I feel fate is playing some cool trick on us, adding you to this unholy mix. Victoria and mine both look completely flabbergasted by the familiar tone used by the two women. You must admit, you are also curious about how your teacher came to know one of the Empire's commanders so closely. Perhaps I voiced both of these gay lovers. Oh no. The young one is my apprentice. I can vouch for the contents of their heart, and, if you will let me, take full responsibility for what we both know must be done. It is not fair for me or anyone to force upon you such a burden. You have already done enough. And I shall do this as well, unless you wish to stop me.
Their voices are the same, Theo.
No, Alethea is more posh, Elizabeth is older. Now I know better than to challenge you. Very well, Victoria. Your new mission, should you choose to accept it, will be to stay in town guiding these two as you track down any remaining demons and neutralize them. I'm trying to make her, like, posh, but commanding as, like, a military officer. You will do what must be done in order to keep a low profile. This mission cannot fail, and the truth cannot be revealed to the public.
I understood.
Wait, what?
I'm just an alchemist.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
You want me to do what? I'm not a knight, I'm just an alchemist. Not even that. I'm just an apprentice. A sorcerer's apprentice.
Oh, an alchemist
How
apprentice,
can I
actually.
possibly be of any help?
I agree. It is unconventional. It is an unconventional situation. Hello? I think the crystal orb signal is off. Hang on. Let me reroute to the Wi-Fi.
Unconventional signal this is.
Normally, I would never agree to do anything like this, but the situation is dire, and whatever you may think of your abilities, this first victory is proof of something else. I need you to rise to the challenge. Can you do that?
I'll do my best.
I don't want this. Adventurous, will you accept this path that has been forced upon you?
Yes. There's no way I'm sitting this one out. If I'm able to help with this, then I'll do my best.
You have a good heart, Fun Times. We do. It is very, it's like a, not crochet, like a scrapbook, our heart, you know? As in, it was literally scrapped together with someone else's spirit. I wish you luck. The image disappears and a tense silence falls over the group.
Do you think we should call it here?
Yeah, that sounds like an episode to me.
Mm.
Well, after defeating the demon and meeting with Alethea and finding the gay lovers, we are now going to end episode 2 of Arcadia Fallen. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We hope you had a fun time with the lads.
Fun
See
time.
you. Fun times.
Fun times with the lads.
Sorry. We hope you had fun times. Is a fun time or just fun times?
A fun time. Well,
That doesn't. That's not grammatical.
Well, I hope you had fun. Fun times with the lads.
Some fun times.
Fun times with lads.
We hope
Goodbye.
you had fun.